Have you ever felt a connection to someone even after they were gone? This is a story from my own life, a moment that taught me about love, loss, and the ties that bind us even beyond this world. It all began in 1985. My younger sister, Nu Thao, was just a child when she fell gravely ill. Both of her kidneys had failed. It was a devastating blow to our family. My mother, desperate and full of hope, tried everything she could think of. We went to hospital doctors, the best they could offer, and we also turned to our traditions, seeking out among herbal healers. But despite all the prayers, the medicines, and the desperate attempts, nothing seemed to work. Nu's condition only worsened. The beeping of the hospital monitor at San Joaquin General Hospital in Stockton, California, became the soundtrack to our worst fears. And then one day, that steady rhythm was replaced by a long, unending tone. Silence. Nu was gone. The emptiness she left behind was immense, a void in the heart of our family. After her funeral, we followed the old Hmong way, a tradition to honor and care for the spirits of those we've lost. Each time we gathered for a meal, we would set a place for her. A small bowl and a spoon were left on the table, a silent invitation for her spirit to join us, to let her know she was still a part of our family, still loved, still remembered. It was our way of keeping her close. But life, in its relentless forward motion, can sometimes make us forget. One evening, caught up in the rhythm of a normal day, we forgot to set her place at the table. The house was quiet, filled with the gentle sounds of the night clock ticking softly on the wall, a faint breeze whispering through the windows. It felt like any other night, until it wasn't. With a sudden click, then a distinct flicker, the light in Nu's old bedroom switched on all by itself. A bright, unmistakable glow filled the doorway. We all froze. Then, whispering amongst ourselves, we cautiously crept towards her room. My heart was pounding in my chest. Peeking inside, we saw the lamp was on, casting long shadows across her empty room. I was only 13 at the time, a mix of sheer terror and unshakable curiosity. I grabbed my brother's BB gun, a foolish and flimsy shield against whatever was in that room. I slowly walked in, my hands trembling. The room was still, silent, there was nothing there, just an empty bed and a glowing lamp. And then it hit me, the forgotten bowl, the empty chair. We hadn't called her spirit to eat. Taking a deep breath, I whispered into the still air, my voice barely audible, "Nu, if it's you, turn the light off and on again." For a long moment, nothing happened. Then, with a soft click, the room went dark. A beat of pure silence hung in the air, thick with anticipation, and then, click, the light was back on. Tears streamed down my mother's face as she softly called out in Hmong, her voice full of love and sorrow, "Nu, my dear daughter, come and eat. We just forgot to call you. Please don't be sad." As she spoke, the light seemed to glow with a steady, peaceful warmth before gently fading out, leaving us in the quiet dark once more. From that night on, Nu never came back in that way again. We held a spirit calling ceremony for her, a final goodbye to help her soul find its way to rest peacefully. That experience taught me something profound, a lesson that has stayed with me all these years. It showed me that even when a body is gone, a spirit, a soul, still remembers. It remembers the love of family, the comfort of home, and the simple act of being invited to the table. It's a reminder that the connections we forge in life are powerful enough to echo even after we're gone. Thank you so much for listening to my story. It's a very personal one, but I hope it resonates with you in some way. If you have stories of connection you'd like to share, I'd love to read them in the comments. And if you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing for more stories. See you next time.